Hello, and welcome back to Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. We've got a pretty wild build today. We're going to be doing a redo on a Hot Wheels Stutz. Now this car is pretty cool, and a lot of these cars were owned by Hollywood's elite. One that comes to mind is singer and rhythm and blues singer Barry White. He owned one of these cars, and it was recently, well, a few years back anyways, restored by Danny Coker on Counts Customs, and he did an excellent job on the car. Well, we're going to take this car down and we're going to give it a new paint job and give it a new vision. So we're going to call this a Restomod. Let's get started. Here I've got the car already drilled apart. Now this car here was made in 1980, and that's when it started. And they're still making those today. Now those decals are incredibly tacky, in my opinion. I don't like them, and those are going to be the first things that come off. The base is metal, which is really cool. But we're going to do a wheel swap on this car. I picture white walls on this car. And we'll save the black walls for a later build. That's pretty neat. Here's the windshield. We'll have to clean that up and polish it up. And the interior's in pretty cool shape too. We'll have to clean that up. Let's get it in the embalming fluid. We'll take the body and dip it in the embalming fluid, aka citrus strip. Some people ask me, why do you call it embalming fluid? Well, like I said before, the channel is Diecast Graveyard, and cemeteries and bodies and embalming and stuff like that. It's a dumb joke, but hey, I was never accused of telling good jokes in the first place. So let's put this on the tray and let the paint stripper do its magic. Nice.
Several minutes later.
After letting it set for a bit and cleaning it off, we're going to use the flitz and we're going to go ahead and polish this up because I'm going to use some beautiful Spectre Flame paint on this car. Now the body itself was in pretty good shape, so I didn't really have to do any sanding or anything like that. But it definitely needs to be polished up. Now Flitz is a great product, and if you sand it down really good and clean it up and steel wool and all that, you're going to get a nice finish on this car, and then use that Flitz to polish it up and bring up that shine, and it'll look really nice. Now if you see a lot of scratches and dimples and things like that in the car, well, you can go back in and you can polish it up or sand it down even more to make it look that much better. But that's up to you. It depends on how far you want to take it. I recommend Flitz highly when it comes to doing this, and it works fantastic. Now you can get the Flitz on my Amazon Marketplace page, and the link is in the comments. Check out the Amazon Marketplace page for Diecast Graveyard. What I've got listed on there is a bunch of products that you may have a hard time finding, like the Molotow chrome pens, different deals on airbrushes and things, different deals on paints, and all kinds of other accessories for you to do your hobby with. Now, I only get a few pennies from everything that sells here, so I just provide this as a service to you for you to be able to find the things that you need. Now, if you happen to be looking for something, please put it in the comments if you can't find it, and I'll help you find it. I mean, that's what these videos are for, to help you with your hobby. And hey, I like doing the cars too, so it's a lot of fun for me, and thank you so much for watching my videos. So make sure that you get yourself a Dremel or some type of buffing tool or polishing tool, and these things will turn out fantastic, I promise. And we'll go in later episodes about toning, and we'll do some more videos where we have to do the zinc plating and like that. But again, folks, you guys can do this. Now, I have a lot of how-to videos, like how to do zinc plating, how to select an airbrush, how to select a compressor, how to take a car apart, how to prepare it for paint. There's all kinds of videos. Now, I'll leave a link at the end of the video for the playlist. And the playlist contains the videos, like I said, the how-tos. Again, how to zinc plate, how to take a car apart, how to prepare it for paint, and all kinds of other things. So that's why a lot of these videos are shorter and they don't show a lot of things. And the reason I made these how-to videos is so you can go in and see these things. So when I say, hey, I've already taken the car apart and I've drilled out the post, you'll see and know exactly how I did it. So please check out the how-to playlist. And again, there'll be a link at the end of this video. So please check it out. Now again, if there's something else you want to see and you don't happen to see it in the videos, leave a message in the comments and I will get back to you because I read every single comment, I promise. Let's go ahead and move on. Here we've got the car all polished up. We went through and we cleaned it with degreaser, and I used the Zep degreaser. I also use Super Clean, and I'll be doing some features on that in an upcoming video. So here we're doing the tack coat. Now the color we're going to use for this car is a Spectraflame root beer, a beautiful root beer brown, and this car is going to be fantastic. When I see these Stutz cars, that's what I see, as I see the brown car with the white roof, and it's pretty cool looking. And that's what we're going to try and accomplish here today. Now, I'm making this car for my buddy William K7 Robinson. He loves these Stutz cars, and he said to me, Paul, you think you can make me up something in your vision on how these Stutz cars are supposed to look? And I said, you know what? I definitely can. So that's what we're doing here. We're getting the tack coats down. We're getting the inside of the car, the hard to reach areas. And this is going to be really, really sweet when we're done. I'm really liking where this is going. This is going to be a really sweet paint job. Now we've got the roof all taped off, and we're going to hit it with a opaque white from the Redline shop. Now, not only do they make the Spectraflame colors, but they also make a beautiful line of opaque paints like black and white, red, blue, green, orange, yellow. They did a lot of colors, so please check them out at www.redlineshop.com. There you go. That was my vision for this car. That white vinyl roof. Beautiful. I like where this is going.
Meanwhile, back in the graveyard.
Now we're going to do a wheel swap. The original base came with the black wall tires, so I went ahead and I ground down the areas that hold the wheels in place. I got these white wall tires off another donor car, and we're going to put those in place, and they fit perfectly, so I didn't have to do any adjusting to them. Sometimes you may have to widen the slot a little bit to get the axle to fit, but these ones fit right on the money, so we're good to go there. And like I said, with this particular car, I envisioned the white walls, so I figure I'll throw some glue at it. Well, that didn't work, so we're going to have to squirt it out now. I'm using the gel type super glue because you got a little bit more control over it. Now, to activate it instantly, I use this liquid activator, and I put it in this bottle with a little needle on it because I can control exactly where I want to put it versus using it directly out of the spray bottle. Now let's go ahead and put the front wheels in. Center them up on the axle so it rolls nicely. And get the super glue. Now you can get your super glue at the dollar store or Walmart or wherever. You can get it pretty much any place. I would have the liquid kind also, the thin stuff, but I would definitely have this gel kind on hand. couple drops of your activator, and instantaneously it hardens. Those look really, really nice. Rolls nice and clean. And they look good too. Now I went ahead and I measured up the wheels with the old wheels to make sure that these would fit. And it was a perfect match. Let's go ahead and move on. We've got all the parts together here. We got the body. And we're going to detail that up. I just won't show it in this video, but I need to detail up the lights and the door handles, etc. I detailed up the base, put those beautiful white walls and chrome wheels. Tail lights are done, headlights are done, and the signal lights are done. Windshield's nice. Interior's nice and clean. Let's put it together and have our reveal. And this is what we started with, a Hot Wheels Stutz. Now again, these decals in my opinion are really tacky, and as you folks well know, a lot of the decals that come from Hot Wheels just really aren't up to snuff. And when I saw this, I said, you know, this is a cool car, but they didn't do it any justice by applying those decals, and you never saw decals like this on the real car. So that was the first thing that had to go. We took the car apart, we changed the paint, we detailed it up, we changed out the wheels. We did a beautiful wheel swap for some real riders with white walls and chrome wheels, and turned it into a car that, like I said, when I was a kid and I saw these cars, this is what I envisioned. So let's go ahead and do our reveal. And this is what we got to. Look at the beautiful root beer brown Spectraflame paint. The white roof with paint from the Redline shop also. The Real Rider tires and the chrome wheels. And the detailed lights. The signal lights on the sides, the headlights in the front with the turn signals. The chrome is all nice and polished. And the tail lights in the back. What a beautiful transformation of this car. Now, like I said, when I saw these cars as a kid, this is what I saw. And it takes me back to my childhood, or at least my teen years anyways. And I think it looks extra special. What a fantastic transformation. Now you guys can do this too, and I encourage you to try. Get you some paints from the Redline shop, or go to spraygunner.com and get some Createx paints from there. You won't be sorry. Now I have a Patreon team I want to introduce you to. Join the team. You'll be helping the channel by helping with supplies. What you receive in return, you'll see videos at least a day or more in advance. You'll get personal advice for your own diecast hobby. I'll be available for video one-on-one help. We'll do prize drawings once a month or as time permits. Exclusive customs offers only available to members, and many, many more offers. I'd like to take this time to thank my current Patreons, Grim Reaper level, William K7 Robinson, Dale Johnson, and Matt Miller. Thank you gentlemen so much. Mortician level, Jake Rademacher, Ray Berger, Air Warrior Coffee Company, Ricky Montalvo, Jason Warren, and Sam Pascal. Funeral Director, Double B's Customs, check out his YouTube page. Diecast Sheriff, check out his YouTube page, a great builder. Todd Binney, Dave Christensen, and Ryan Goldstein. Gravedigger level, Aaron Murphy, Leroy, Andrew Hitchens, John Sellers, check out his YouTube page. Bob DeNice, Les Jenkins, Trevor DeViz, Grizz Flowers, check out Bearcat 3D Designs, does some great 3D printing. Chris Decker, Keith Kripe, Johnny Hicks, and my buddy William. Stacy Wright, Richie Ramos, Michael Oxley, and John Holman. Thank you guys so much for everything you do for me every single month. Paul Bearer level, Gary Tasker, Daryl Begtel, and Milesium 487. Thank you guys so much. Hearst Driver level, Jim Silva, check out his YouTube page. Richard at Michio Woods Garage sells a lot of Hot Wheels on Facebook. Check out his page. Somo Diecast, Ron Raby there doing some great builds. Tony Hughes, Wade Hendricks, Stephen Terrence, Diecast Pirate, Pin Tony, Scott Turner, Pete Langford, Joe Pierce, Adam Bowen, Richard Reese, and new member Jason Saylor. Thank you guys so much for everything you do for this page. Please check out in the comments section on how to become a member of the Patreon team for Diecast Graveyard. Thank you so much. Again, join the team today. The link is in the comments. This video was brought to you by the Redline Shop. The Redline Shop offers a complete line of decals, tools to take your car apart, put them back together, replacement hoods, replacement glass, those beautiful Redline tires, and of course, the world famous Spectre Flame paints. Fantastic products. The Redline Shop at www.redlineshop.com, where Redlines come to life. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today on Diecast Graveyard. And again, don't forget to check out the how-to playlist with the link you see on the screen right now. It's there's some good videos there. It gives you some good tips. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comments block and I will get to you. My name is Paul with Diecast Graveyard. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.